contested first half.
The effort we've seen from...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. The point and off guard are Brogdon and Brown. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. Brunson against Brogdon. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Brogdon kicks to Gordon. Randall against Porzingis. Picked off in midair. Plays it in off the breakaway. Grimes has got 5.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Hey, you know, Brent, most nights we see Grimes expend a ton of energy out there, and it is terrific.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot of different things, and he's got to provide that pop on the perimeter. And then he often draws the hardest defensive assignment at the other end. So this guy is becoming more complete.
Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, from all accounts, the anticipation is huge as people get ready for MP to get started here tonight. Labeled as one of the most highly touted prospects to enter the NBA since LeBron. You can imagine the excitement and pressure he must be thinking about at this moment. Every great journey starts with a first step. We'll see MP's first step soon enough. Guys?
Yep, plenty of hype for sure. David, thank you. Out to the wing. Brogdon outside. Down low. MP kicks to Brogdon. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Floats one. And the rejection by MP. Randall with the bucket.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Brown the pass to MP. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Brunson finds Robinson. Randall outside. Passes it to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And real quickly, he's checked in for New York. Celtics also with a sub. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. Tatum passes to MP. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Knicks leading by 4. And the pass to Brunson. Here's Grimes, defended by Gordon.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
A different look for New York. Hartenstein comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Hart. Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Barrett comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. And then for Boston, Gordon's checked in for Robert Williams. Porzingis comes in for Al Horford. And it's Tatum in for Malcolm Brogdon. You know, Greg, many in Boston question the wisdom of the Smart Porzingis trade. What'd you think of the move?
I mean, I think given age and injuries in their front court, the trade makes sense, right? Also, they got some draft capital, but the ultimate test of this trade will be in the playoffs. The ring is the thing.
Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Gordon. The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Brown. Going inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
Pass to Barrett. And Brown over to help. No one near Randall as he lets it go. New York missing again. And White kicks to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Porzingis. Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Runs in the pass to Randall. Here's Grimes. Shoots over Brown. That one a little long. Unloads from 13. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brunson against Brown. To stop the drought, Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
That's a floater go. MP, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. R.J. Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're up by 3. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Celtics.
For the Celtics, number 13, Malcolm Brogdon.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Porzingis kicks to Brogdon to the inside. There's MP.
Huge shot from MP. Wow. You know he's got to feel good after that.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Mitchell Robinson, second personal foul, 13 foul.
And Boston has possession. And so they foul intentionally.
Julius Randle, first personal foul, 14 foul. Kristaps Porzingis.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Kristaps Porzingis, throughout his career, continues to look for good health. And when he is that, he's a force.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
New York takes timeout. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left in the game.
And turn your attention courtside for your next Breaker Dance Group. Once again, fans, make some noise for your next City Dancers.
.29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Barrett the pass to Randall. Outside for Robinson. Here's Brunson. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
This is who you go to in the clutch. Randall stepping up big time.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Quentin Grimes.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Team is in the penalty. Jaylen Brown.
And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. And he at the line.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy who's just always in hustle mode every play, trying to do more for his team.
So we see Boston get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they...
Thank y'all. Wow, listen,
right here.
I do my best to get to everybody, but we're going to try to do this in an orderly fashion, all right? Why don't we start right over here?
Lisa Sims, Daily Horn. MP, you came into this league heralded as the best player of your generation, and you had a respectable game, but if someone was expecting an all-time performance, they might be disappointed. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I didn't have an all-time great game, you know. You look at guys like LeBron and MJ, what they did in their first games, I didn't reach that level. But it's only one game. So if people are a little disappointed, I think they need to change their perspective. It takes time to get to that level, and hey, I got plenty of time. Thank you. Next question. Right over there, right there.
Lina Becker, Sportbild monatlich. Wie fühlt es sich an, dein allererstes NBA-Spiel zu gewinnen mit Fans, die auf der ganzen Welt zuschauen?
Lina Becker, Sport Monthly. How does it feel to get your first win in an NBA game with fans watching all around the world?
Wow. It's great that the NBA is such a global game that we've got reporters here from, it's Germany, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. It's a sign that the game continues to grow and find fans around the world. That means there's a deeper talent pool, more exposure. It's exciting if you love the game. Awesome. How do you say thank you in German?
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön. Dankeschön. That's awesome. All right, we got time for one more. Right in the back. Right in the back.
Damian Patterson, City Free Press. What does it mean to you to be a third-generation NBA player, following in the footsteps of your father Prince and grandfather Truck?
It means a lot. Yeah. You got to respect where you come from, and I come from a line of guys who got basketball in their blood. But the most important thing to me right now is representing these fans and the city and bringing them the championship they deserve. As much as I love my dad and miss my grandpa, I play for the name on the front of the jersey, not on the back. Thank you. Next question. Right up front.
One more question. Parfait, merci. Béatrice Corbet, La Compétition. Votre maillot est le maillot le plus vendu en France en ce moment. Avez-vous un message pour vos fans français?
Beatrice Corbet, The Competition. Your jersey is the #1 selling jersey in France at the moment. Do you have any message for your French fans?
Oui, actually. J'aime la France.
Oh, très bien, vous parlez français.
What did she say?
She asked if you speak French.
Oh, well, there's your answer. Listen, they told me a few days ago who'd be here, so I practiced some stuff in different languages, but unfortunately, no, I don't speak French, as you guessed it. But maybe one day, though. It's a beautiful country, beautiful people, beautiful language, and, hey, merci. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you.
Just one more.
Proud of you, MP.
Hey, you should be.
I'm about to do something special with the family name. No?
Level it up.
You talk real big for somebody who just was crying as they dropped their Ninja Turtle in the toilet.
Pop, that was like 12 years ago. I'm a grown man now.
You can't even rent a car.
That's why I got you.
Uh-huh. And you're lucky that you do.
Hey, I appreciate it, Pop. You here to keep me on track.
And you know what the goal is.
So with all this talk about MP being the best prospect since LeBron James and Victor Wembanyama being a generational talent, it got me thinking about my...
These are the kind of people you want on your side if they're going to call you the GOAT someday.
Oh, come on, Pop. Media doesn't matter. It's all about winning games.
You're wrong. You need to understand how these people see you. I wish I would have played the game when I was your age.
Look, all due respect, Pop, I'm not like you. I'm not going to make the same mistakes you did.
I spent the best years.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
Everybody wants overnight success, but that's just not how it works. Not business, not basketball. I'm just going to tell you, MP is going to be fine.
MP was solid. I don't know if I'm ready to crown him, but he's got some skills. I'm looking forward to playing him.
That boy MP, he nice with it. You feel me?
Have a great game, man.
Let's meet the Boston Celtics. At the point guard position, 6'4", number 13, Malcolm Brogdon. At the power forward position, at 7'3", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At guard, 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. And now, making his highly anticipated NBA home debut, your number 1 pick, MP!
Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Lowry in at the 1. And Greg, you look at the expectations of MP, it has to weigh heavily on him.
Well, I mean, so much has been made about how he's the next big thing, and Kevin, very often players don't live up to the hype. But if MP is half as good as people think he'll be, this team has a star on their hands.
That's good from Hero.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up on the offensive end.
Greg, it's always exciting to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop.
Now, Hero, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. To the paint, here's Adebayo. And yes, it's good.
He's up for the challenge. Bam, battling on the interior.
Brogdon against Lowry. Brown the pass to Gordon. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's MP.
You just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on you. His reach is off the charts.
Here's Butler. Up again. And Love with his second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now here's Porzingis. Here's Gordon. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Butler dishes to Lowry. Back to Butler. Pass to Lowry. Butler sets a screen for Lowry. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
That doesn't go.
Get
Adebayo with it. MP's there. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. 7-point differential. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And it really is a genuine thrill whenever a new season gets underway. Not just for the players, but for the fans as well, RJ.
Yeah, and for us too. After all the moves, roster changes during the offseason, it's fascinating to see how different these teams look and what these teams are going to accomplish.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Pass to Porzingis. Gordon on the wing, counted by Adebayo. Shoots a fadeaway. A nice shot by MP.
Why fadeaway? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
And here's Adebayo, defended by Gordon. Hero against Brown. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Count it, good. Adebayo's got 6.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Second team foul. That's good from Butler.
One of the toughest players in the NBA. No doubt Butler's teammates love having him around.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Hero. Now here's Gordon. In the game against New York, very impressive. MP, a screen on Love. Porzingis, well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Porzingis has gotten a second bucket on the night.
He did. I mean, MP understands how to read a defense, including how to spot overcommitments and getting it to open teammates.
Here's Martin. 6 to shoot. Back to Butler from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Here's Adebayo following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Martin. Sinks the tray.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
58 seconds left in the opening quarter. Brogdon against Butler. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown to the paint. Here's MP. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Martin outside. Outside Love. From downtown. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
That the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A. More methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. Now here's White. He had 9 points in his last time out. Gordon can't hit.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
Oh, MP with a block. They retain possession. Hero finds Adebayo. And down it goes. 2 points. Adebayo's got 8 points.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
His first shot attempt. Brogdon with a bucket.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Brogdon against Lowry. Pass to Hero. Horford pulls it in.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss things.
Now Gordon. With the fadeaway. And it's Boston scoring again.
I am tired of people telling me that the mid-range is a lost art because my guy MP, well, he's found it.
Now here's Martin. Pass to Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adebayo's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
The kick to Tatum. Launches a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
And even in a short time in the NBA, Tatum has become the model wing for the modern NBA, RJ.
Yeah, he does everything so well. Shooting, defense, playmaking, you name it, this man has it. He gives you everything you want and need in that wing position.
Now here's Brogdon. MP right through him.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Butler comes in for Robinson. To the right side. Love passes to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Inside. Oh, MP with a block.
Emphatic defense from MP. That'll fire up the bench for sure.
It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this one. Brogdon, the pass to Gordon. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to White. To the inside. Here's Gordon. MP getting it done inside.
Yeah, look at the confidence from MP. Once he chooses a shot, he completely commits to it.
Love, a screen on White. Love with the ball. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 ball. And it's MP with a rebound. Porzingis in the post. Love's there. Basket's good. And it's now just a 1-point Miami lead.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Heat leading. By 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Celtics, they started off the season the way they wanted. Now you build off that win. Try to generate momentum. Stay undefeated as long as possible.
Yeah, impressive showing in their first game. We'll see if they can roll into a streak here. Now turning our focus to the Miami Heat, this game has been a nail-biter.
Well, for them, it's been about extending possessions, cashing in on second-chance opportunities. It's clear.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. MP is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Brogdon in at the one. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And talk about consistency, RJ. Boston has made the Eastern Conference Finals 5 out of the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal, especially since some of their best players are still developing. I know a guy that thinks that they haven't been very good for a very long time. But I know what Celtics fans want. They want a ring, but they should still feel very proud of what this young team has accomplished.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Celtics are battle-tested, and asked what comes from that experience, Jaylen Brown said, quote, poise. Being able to see and read the game. Our offense has been able to take leaps by understanding the game and what they want to take away and just letting the game decide. B.A.?
Yeah, that's been the key. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Porzingis. From 13. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All NBA players play with confidence. But RJ, surely there are some that play with too much confidence.
Well, look, there's always a guy who doesn't realize he's being left open for a reason. Some players just don't understand their role with their team. Usually there's a vet that needs to tell them how it is.
That's good from Butler. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Takes one from 10 feet. That one's wide left. The Heat with the lead. Lowry surveys the D. Takes one from 10 feet. Adebayo, no good. And the Celtics in possession here. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Miami. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and it's Love missing.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Gordon on the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. Second is Jimmy Butler.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Brogdon from outside. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
Clearly, Brogdon has all the confidence in his shot, so when he fires, he can fire without hesitation.
Hero with it. Now guarded by Brown. Hero left side. Miami, no good that time either.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Butler. MP with the block. And they're able to recover. Brogdon against Lowry. Pass to Hero. That one no good. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Brogdon, the pass to MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got 12 points. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad.
Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And here's Brown. Pass to MP. Robinson with a steal. Butler passes to Adebayo. Lets it go from 14. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. 12 points for him.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Horford finds MP. MP is doubled, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Heat on D. Trailing by 2. Richard, we saw a new look for Jaylen Brown in 2023. But injury forced him to don a mask.
Yeah, face masks are kind of infamous right now. Some guys struggle with them. Some guys are defined by it. Didn't seem to bother Brown that much. I will give him that. Nice feed by Brogdon. Excellent at whipping those passes to open teammates.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Back to Hero. Butler, a screen on Brogdon. Here's Hero. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Here's MP. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Butler. Pass to Love. Now here's Hero. Fires in the triple. Hero's got 9 points.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
The kick to Tatum. The 3. And Tatum drills the 3.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Hero. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
MP shot is good.
And so far, this game has belonged to MP. Getting to his spots and executing with ease.
Pass to Adebayo. No one near him. And that one drops for him. 14 points for him. Brogdon against Hero. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. It's the Celtics leading by 7. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now. Okay, any kind of tip out, a 50-50 ball, we got to own that. And then
Coach Spoelstra begging his. Substitutions here for the Celtics. Gordon, he's checked in for Williams. Porzingis comes in for Horford. And it's Jaylen Brown in for White. Butler's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Richardson. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And let's take a look at Miami. Butler and Martin, the duo at forward. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
All right, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
On the money from 12 feet away.
If you're defending Butler, you throw up your hands when he makes a pull-up. It's just not fair.
Lowry against Brogdon.
Lowry. Second personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for your Celtics.
First free throw is good. And so Brogdon nails both of them.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Butler passes to Adebayo, and yep, it's good.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
To the middle. Here's MP. Goes back up. Oh, MP with the great second effort.
Huge basket from MP. Now, this team needing someone to step up there, and he rises to the occasion.
Out to Lowry. Pass to Hero. Brown with the steal. Outside Brogdon. Knocked loose. Gordon, the pass to Brogdon. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Yeah, from the stripe, Brogdon is exceptionally consistent. The defense fouled the wrong player, if you ask me.
So the first of 3 is good. And that puts him up 5. And the second free throw drops. And it's a 6-point ball game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
Butler against Tatum. Butler passes to Adebayo. Martin outside. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
Outside Brogdon. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Tatum. Down low. Outside for Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Porzingis for 3. Drops in the 3. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're behind by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the game.
Let them hear it.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Tatum. Pass to Adebayo. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Gordon against Butler. Clock at 6. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Brogdon. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Brown finds Tatum. Back to Brown. Here's Brogdon. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass to MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And So it's Boston with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is...
All right, I'm just going to say it. When it's all said and done, MP will be the GOAT. Unequivocally.
Unequivocally?
Unequivocally.
Well, first of all, did you just look that word up? Because I have never heard you use that word in my life.
I like to learn, so what?
Yeah, okay, fine, but you can't say that if the guy's career has just started.
I mean, yo, he's going to be awesome.
He's incredible, but he might average 50 points a game,
True.
but what?
It's going to be fun watching tape on this one, huh?
Like I said, I'm here as a fan. I love watching you hoop, man.
I appreciate that, bro. Especially coming from somebody like you.
Now, I know you got a lot of people in your ear.
Oh, shoot. Here we go. I knew it was coming. What you got, man? What you want me to do?
I'm not trying to get anything from you. Don't.
6, MP.
Let's keep that streak going, kid. Let's get another one.
MP. The energy is mounting. Almost time for basketball at Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York. The Celtics taking on the Nets for the Boston. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The point and off guard are Brogdon and Brown. The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's MP in at the 5. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Brown feeling out a bit. Fires from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. 4 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Over in the corner, Claxton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Gordon with a screen on Dinwiddie to the middle. And it's Gordon missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Bridges dishes to Dinwiddie. From deep. It's hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon already has a 50, 40, 90, the ultimate efficient season under his belt, putting in work from the three-point line.
Dinwiddie against Brogdon. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Brown. Tatum passes to MP. Brogdon with it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Well, you look at Claxton, second in the NBA, a great defender.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Bridges outside. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long, they've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Picked by Finney-Smith. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Brogdon the pass to MP. White against Thomas. Back to MP. Inside. Brogdon kicks to Porzingis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Dinwiddie against Brogdon. The pass to Finney-Smith to the inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, White. Brown outside. Here's MP. And that one goes long.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Thomas. Back to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie for 3. Boston grabs the miss. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And this has been... changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Johnson subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Gordon's checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Delano Banton. Thomas against White. Johnson outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Bridges. The shot comes out. Good D by Brogdon.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
On the court for the Celtics, Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. And Gordon over to help. Back to Bridges. The Nets working the ball around now. Johnson against Tatum. Here's Bridges. And the rejection by MP. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Outside to Brogdon. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Claxton the pass to Johnson. Can they get it? And the rejection by MP. White drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just a little quick burst by Derek White. Too quick off the drive.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Thomas. The Celtics also changing it up. Porzingis comes in for Al Horford. And it's Brown in for Jason Tatum.
Oh, it was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Pass to MP. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. MP's got his second basket of the night.
And Kevin, with another win tonight, that would make it 5 in a row. MP looking to help bring that edge they need to keep this win streak going.
You know, a lot of the momentum in these stretches can be mental. And right now, they have some terrific energy in the locker room and out on the floor. And it's turning into consecutive wins. Timeout call, the Nets.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your hype squad. How about your Brooklyn Nets? Let's go, let's go. Show some love.
Here's Dinwiddie. 26 points for him last game against Chicago.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Here's Johnson. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gordon, it's deflected. Brown against Johnson. The dish now to Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Finney-Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. That'll do it for the first half. Celtics lead by 10. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the Mountain.
Well, they're struggling with the 3-ball, yet they keep firing them up. Like, you got a choice, you know. You could try to shoot your way out the slump, or you could do something else.
And moving on, guys, it's early. Thank you for being with us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Brown the pass to Gordon. Over Claxton. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Brown. MP's got his third bucket of the night.
I tell you, that shows how many repetitions MP has put in. The mid-range game is right there for him.
Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Down low. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Count it. Good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Indoors, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Dinwiddie against Brogdon. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Over in the corner, Claxton. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Got it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down again to 13 points with the basket from Dinwiddie.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Johnson sets the screen for Dinwiddie. On the wing, Johnson. The tray. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. At one point, they led by 16. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Dinwiddie against Brogdon. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. From deep three-point territory. And Tatum pulls it down.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Bridges against Tatum. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brogdon the pass to Gordon. The Celtics need to get a shot off. They could use a bucket. Got a piece of it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Bridges. Picked by Finney-Smith. Bridges passes to Claxton.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Gordon with a screen on Dinwiddie. To the inside. Oh, that's blocked.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Johnson, the pass to Finney Smith. On the wing, Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Brogdon, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Always good to get another look at a terrific checked in for Thomas. Then for the Celtics, Gordon's checked in for Williams. Porzingis is coming in for Al Horford. And it's Jason Tatum in for White. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And it's Brown missing. Nets trail by 6 on the court for the Celtics. The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. The point and off guard are Brogdon and Brown. And it's Gordon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Free throw line jump shot. That one misses.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Brogdon against Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Claxton the pass to Bridges. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And he sinks the second. Celtics leading by 5. Outside Tatum. To the paint. Fades away. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Tatum.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Passes to Bridges. Looking to get back on track here. A rebound by the Celtics. Gordon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And they double up MP. Outside to Brogdon. Back to MP. Fader on the way. And they pick up 2. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
I could watch MP play any day of the week. His love of the game never in question.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Deflects the pass. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Claxton the pass to Johnson. Now Bridges. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Both free throws good from Bridges. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brogdon kicks to Brown. MP outside. Out to Porzingis. A 3-ball. Bridges with the board. Brooklyn with the ball. 9-point game. Here's the teardrop. And the layup by Brogdon.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And there's the pass to Bridges. Dinwiddie for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. At one point, they led by 16, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Dinwiddie for three, and the Nets miss again. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd.